everybody, and welcome to a new series. So I've been thinking a lot about what to do for a new series, and it dawned on me while I was streaming. I watch a lot of Altus Light or Arma 3 Life, but I never do it. So here I am on Lakeside, and yeah, we're gonna do some random crap on here. Now, there is lots to do when it comes to this that you can sort of do, and it's really your choice what you do. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys a few ways to make money in here. Now, I ain't the richest, I'm gonna be completely honest. Because I've only been playing in here for so long, and yeah. Why is that unlocked automatically? So, the first way you can make money on here is salt. Now, salt is or sand. I know another way is oil. I don't know if there's like an oil processing. I haven't looked into oil yet. I'm gonna think that I'll do that the next episode. Oil jobs. I'm gonna assume that's something else in processing. Yeah, let's get right into it. Now, sand is like a really quick, easy route, basically. I'm normally supposed to stop at the light, but so yeah, we'll get right into it and sort of thing. So to explain to those who don't know what Arma 3 Life is, it's basically a roleplay version of Arma 3. Everything you do has to be for roleplay. Now, you can't just go around killing people for no reason, unlike the normal Arma, like Wasteland and Exile and all those other ones like that. So, all about role playing. Now you can join different factions like cop or paramedic, stuff like that, if you really want. But right now I'm only a civ. I might eventually apply, but for now we'll kind of go as is. So the beginning of these series are going to be fairly boring. It's going to be about sort of showing different ropes, and a lot of it's not going to be planned. So I could get robbed at any point. I could be, you know, anything could happen during recording, and no matter what happens, I'm going to record it, and I'm going to try and keep the episodes roughly about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. Now, there are different laws in that you have to follow. And if you don't, you can actually get fined, arrested, that sort of thing by cops. Now, there's no one really on at the moment. I think it's just me and one other person, which I think I seen them before. Yeah. We're gonna come down here to the sand mine, and we're going to mine some sand. So on this server, in order to do that, you gotta pick up, reload. The fuck would I have to reload? And then you press the Windows key by default with your pickaxe out to mine stuff that requires pickaxe. Now, stuff that requires pickaxe is stuff like sand, diamonds, copper, if there's any, that sort of thing. On the normal Altus life, it'd be stuff like, yeah, silver, gold, copper, iron, most stuff like that will require a pickaxe. My inventory's full. When your inventory is full, what you do is you walk over to the vehicle, you press T on it, and you can transfer stuff over to the vehicle. Now, because of the size of this car, I really don't have that much space. Can I fit one more? Yeah. So I can only fit 11 in there. So these are really quick runs. So I've rebound my key to numlock. That's going to be my default interaction key. So you use that interaction key for everything. It's not just for mining and that. If I walk up to this and press numlock, I get this little thing. If your vehicle gets stuck, you can push it out. You can unflip it. You can impound if you're a cop. You can pull out players with a weapon. If you have a weapon, I mean, yeah. You can also repair your vehicle using a toolkit, which I have there. Some servers, the toolkit will actually be consumed upon repairing. But on this one you don't have to worry about that, which is nice. They've also, on this server, they have mods. Now these mods are pretty interesting because I don't know if they made them or not. I'm pretty sure someone else made them. Now where is it? Is it? No, it's not that far up. Processing is right there. Now, this is a Lincoln Town car, I do believe is what it's called. I can check in a second here. Now you can get different vehicles and stuff on this server, this type of server. It is a Lakeside life server. We'll just call it that. If you guys are interested to join the server that I'm on, let me know. And I could possibly even hook that up. I don't know. I really don't know if they even allow recording from their server, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. If I get kicked off here, I'll just find another one. My ultimate goal is I want to try and get on the Arma 3 Project Life server. But that's a whole different ball game. That's a custom everything. So. Now these ones are using ones that I haven't seen since I was on Arma 2. They're using the Evo Life packages. I don't know if it's the ones they've made or if they just kind of took it from the old Arma 2 Evo Life server. And if that's the case, then I wonder how the hell they got a hold of them. I wonder if they just one of the devs worked on there or played on there and just took the files from there. Who knows? I don't know if Evo released their packages to everybody. I don't know. But that kind of brought back nostalgic days of playing on Arma 2 Evo Life. Now that was a long time ago. So yeah, so yeah, on here, as I said, there's a bunch of laws. You gotta follow. One of them is speed limits, and if you notice, I slow down at certain points. Even though it is dead, I don't feel like getting speeding tickets from those photo radar. Now you can tell the photo radar on here because they're little boxes on the side of the road, as if like real ones. I'll show you one if I run across it, or on my way back, because I gotta come back this way. Now I know most of this route off by heart. I just kind of marked it in case I forgot. You kind of come this way on here. I don't know if different servers will kind of move where things are placed. So I'm just going, explaining where I'm going in case it's not. Now, this is one different route we can take to make money. You gotta be careful. You don't want to go on this map. You don't want to go off onto that dark green stuff, because I guess vehicles actually have. I went too far, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. Vehicles can actually get stuck in that dark green. It's considered mud. Now, not every vehicle is able to go through mud very well. Now I still haven't learned everything about those yet, so. Also in this server, you gotta worry about stuff like health, food, water, that all fun jazz. And yeah, this is how you do it. So you buy your processing license. You can see what licenses you have by going under items, and then you can kind of see that I have a driver's license, diamond processing, and sand processing. And you need these licenses in order to process. On Arma Altus Life, you can spend money to process without a license, but it's not worth it technically because you could just go out, get the money from an ATM, come back, and get the processing and not have to pay for it again. So in that way, licenses are pretty important. It's also worth noting if you do die. I'm not too sure if it was by my own doing the reason why, but take that and process. So it's fairly quick in this Continental Town Car, I do believe it's called. Which I said I was gonna check. Yeah, Continental Town Car. So it is actually scaled after the Continental, as you can see, Continental right on the back of the thing. Now they also have different types of vehicles other than that. I'll kind of show those off once I get back into town because I have to go back there anyways. And at the same time, I'll kind of show off the different dealers that they have, which is what makes this game so great, that there's so much here and it's so realistic. I believe all the vehicles were devved by somebody, so somebody customly made the vehicles look how they should and whatnot, which is great. Awesome.
Buddy joined your channel.
There's Jack. But yeah.
What's up, Chris?
He's probably gonna poke me. So yeah, once this episode's done, I gotta go talk to him anyways. So in here you can do a lot. You can get a lot of different vehicles. I think they even have Lamborghinis. Which is pretty cool. Very diverse in the vehicle types. And fun shit. So, oh yeah, right, I was also gonna show you guys the speed radar boxes. See if I can find one. It's not hidden. That right there. That's a photo radar box. Basically, if you speed past it, it will flash. You'll get a fine, and yeah, it's $250 if you got speeding by one of those. Not cheap, especially if you're doing sand runs with a Continental. A few of those will actually make it so you make no money. So if you're gonna speed, be careful. Make sure you don't get caught by cops and wear those photo radar. Because I believe if you get caught by a cop, it's even more expensive. So be extra careful. And after playing for a bit, you'll kind of realize where they are. Like, I know there's one coming up right away here, which is why I slowed down to about 120. Right there. You can see it. Just sticking out of the side there. It's in a cheeky little spot. So yeah, you can do a lot of things in this game. It's very diverse. You can be sort of a rebel or a normal civ doing legal things or illegal if that's your fancy. You can do drugs or make drugs, I should say. You can rob people. Some servers are very strict about how often you commit crimes. Like, I know Arma 3 Project Life is one that does care. So if you're always running around doing crimes, then you can actually get banned for doing it too much. I think, according to their site, that is though. I don't know if they actually do or don't. but I know it was a pain in the ass to get on their server, so it's definitely not something you want to risk losing. I believe it's like it was a 2-week period minimum, basically. In order to join their server, which I tried doing, and they recently actually closed their application process, which really sucks, because that was something I was looking forward to, but whatever. I will just find a different place like this one here. Though on here they don't fully have task force radio working, you can only use it properly if it's if you're on EMS or cop. So big advantage to them, as they can actually communicate with each other very well. I definitely passed my turn. Whatever. Kinda roughly know where I'm going. Another photo radar box. It says the hospital there. I know I'm not stopping, but whatever. So diamond processing and sand, the place to sell sand, are both in the same place. Which kinda sucks, cause I actually gotta knock down a wall to get back here. So sand turns into glass. You sell glass. I believe it's 100 per. Yeah, it's 100 per glass, which is really low. But it's really quick also. So make double that for diamond. That was another person there. He's currently doing diamond with the van, which is actually pretty cool. Which has a ton more storage. That's what he's currently going out to go do. So diamond's a pretty good way to make some money. It's just a very long trip, and I don't know why he's going the way that he is. That's a quick way to make a bunch of money. Now, to show you the dealerships, the kind of cars you can get. This is just sort of an intro to it, and I remember where most things are, so really don't have to stop for it. Someone parked their vehicle like right outside. Oop. Did not mean to do that. Is there an actual parking lot? I'd assume not. Oh, screw it. I'll park here. Kind of show you some of the vehicles in the showroom and whatnot. Door? Please tell me that's door. That is cool. Alright, so you can also show the vehicle and whatnot, what it is, what it can store. Trunk capacity 45. Mine only has like 35, so this would be an improvement already. You can also set the color. Preview. This is another that you can kind of look at. Trunk capacity 30, so it's really low for 75,000. You can kind of see the names of them by looking at it. I believe you can also make these vehicles, if I remember correctly. What is this? Is that a Viper? think it might be a Viper. Maybe. Who knows? You got this vehicle here. You got a truck. From bull bar. Go roof spotlights. You can kind of vehicle information. So that would cost me 100,000, but it gives me a 100 trunk capacity. I don't know if removing hard lid or removing this. Yeah, it doesn't affect the cost at all. And you can kind of change the color, pink, or if you love blue, you can go preview and look at the color. All different types of vehicles. What is this? I believe this is actually supposed to be a Lancer, maybe. Wish it told me the names of them. I believe this is a Lancer. I might be very wrong. You got an SUV here, which holds about 80. So yeah, 400,000 for that. If I had to pick any car here, I'd probably go for this one or this one here. I'm a big fan of muscle. So you can kind of do it that way. Now let's go back outside here and we'll take a look at some of the dealers as well. We got a bit of time. Oh, and to explain what the guy's doing. So, okay, Diamond Mine is over here. So he's got to go from here, which is right by where we basically processed. Actually, a little bit further to where we processed. Now, to process it, he has to go from there all the way to here. Where is it? Where is it? Here. And then from here, he's basically gotta go all the way up here. Diamond Trader. Now, I don't know why he's going all the way up that way. He's gonna actually, to go from here, he has to go all the way down here, and then all the way up, and then over. Whereas I would personally go up this way, take the Highway of Heroes over, and that's what I did, and that was actually a fairly quick route. But I mean, I guess to each their own. Now, I'll also show you the vehicle that he was using in a minute here. Now, let's just go back here. So oil processing is right there. So it's actually pretty quick. Oil field, oil processing, and where's oil dealer? It's somewhere on one of the airfields, I do believe. It might be actually over here. Who knows? Cement trader. I don't know. We'll look at it in a minute. Okay, let's stop getting distracted. So, Cheap Cars is here. This is where I actually got my my car from. And that sort of allows you to start doing some quick runs. Go take a look at the exotic car dealer. I haven't looked at most of these dealers yet. But they got all sorts of different car dealers. They got cheap a bike shop. They have exotic cars, Dodge dealer. We'll go take a look at that in a minute here. They have another one somewhere. Diving shop. You can go like do turtle if you really wanted to with diving shop. I do believe that's where you need to go. You can also become a car salesman for a job. You can do news jobs. You can become a cab driver. You could race on there. That's the legal place to do it. You can go here, check out available jobs. But let's go take a look at this exotic car before we have to go. We got about 6 minutes, and I know this episode's gonna be a bit boring, but I kind of want to give everybody. Ah, I got clocked. See, $250 for speeding. Did I pass it? I did. Right where that car is parked. I wonder if said car is open. I know I could get the keys for it if I really wanted to go buy some lockpicks. So, car shop. You can get a Porsche. Preview. You can get Porsches. Let's see what else they got here. They've got an HSV GTS. I don't know what the fuck that is. I think that's an Evo. I don't know. Wait, what the fuck's the difference? HSV GTS and then a V8 SCH SV. Lamborghini Aventador. So fast car. So that tops out at 260, 360. This is actually a faster car for 198, 300. So that's wait, why is that one more? Just probably because it's black. So that tops out at 360, 320. It's also more expensive. Trunk capacity is less. So, yeah. Evo. No, this is the Evo. Evo X, which is a pretty great car in real life. I've actually got the join one. It's a rally art, basically. Evo rally art. So these are pretty fast cars. Top out at 210. So the fastest vehicle is actually this one, which looks pretty good if I'm honest. So that's the exotic car dealer. Where's one of the other ones? I know there's a Dodge dealer somewhere. Cheap cars, bike shop. I swear to God, I thought it was in Lake Town. It might not be. It might be in one of the other cities. Is it over here? No, that's go kart and whatnot. Maybe they removed it, or maybe I just actually loaded something wrong and it didn't load properly. Who knows? Yeah, my next vehicle will probably be something fairly cheap. Let's go take a look at the cheap cars, and I'll kind of show you guys a little bit of that, and then we will call this an episode. And I know a lot of this has just been tutorials and whatnot, but this is sort of what you can do when you first get into the game. Kind of come over to here. Come over here, get a nice cheap vehicle. I got the Lincoln Continental because it was pretty cheap. CB Taxi. Trunk capacity of 25. Oh, one of the fastest cars. 25. 35. Yeah, that's why I got this, because it's basically same, a little bit extra. That's cheap. 1500. This would be the next one. GMC van. I think that's what the dude had. Yeah, GMC van. And that's sort of the next step, especially for hauling, because that gives you 135. 25, 35. Yeah, that's definitely next step. Is one of those, and then go for a truck. I'm thinking the off-road. Yeah, that's kind of what you do here. I've never checked out the available jobs, so I'll quickly do that before we go, and then I'll call this episode here. I'm gonna treat this kind of like a let's play, but it's gonna be like a free-spirited let's play, so anything can happen. I'm gonna sort of plan something to do, but it doesn't mean it's gonna happen that way. We're just gonna keep it interesting because I'm not supposed to park on the sidewalk, but fuck it. Fast food deliveries, FedEx deliveries, so you can. So you can do these as well for quick jobs. Yeah, maybe we'll explore some of these jobs and do it that way. Hope that everything goes good. But yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy. This is gonna be episode 1 of a new series. We're gonna be calling it our Arma 3 Lakeside Life Let's Play series. I don't know. I don't know if I can call it LP or not. But yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all later. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, salute. Wish you could turn the camera without looking. But yeah, guys, take care, and thank you for watching.